There's a reason the tiger is feared, respected, and admired across cultures. It's not just its size, its roar, or those piercing eyes. It's the way it hunts, the way it dominates its territory, and the way it silently rules the jungle. The tiger isn't just a predator, it's the ultimate predator. But what makes this majestic beast so lethal? Let's begin with one of its greatest weapons: silence. A tiger can walk within just a few feet of its prey without being noticed. That's no exaggeration. Thanks to a special adaptation in their feet, thick, soft pads, they can move through dense forests or tall grasses without a single sound. While other animals rely on speed or brute force, tigers are masters of stealth. They're ghosts in the jungle. A deer could be drinking from a stream one moment, and the next it's gone. But camouflage plays a huge role in this too. Most people think a tiger's bright orange coat would make it stand out in the wild. In reality, it's genius. In the jungle's dappled light, that orange blends perfectly with sunlit grass, rustling leaves, and shadows. And the black stripes, they break up the tiger's outline, making it nearly impossible to spot in the underbrush. Still, stalking is just the first part. What happens when a tiger finally strikes? That's where its raw power takes over. A fully grown male Bengal tiger can weigh over 600 pounds. That's heavier than a professional football player and way more muscular. With a single swipe of its paw, it can break a boar's spine or crush a monkey's skull. And its bite? Over 1,000 pounds of pressure per square inch. That's enough to snap bones like twigs and pierce through the thick hides of buffalo or wild boar. But it's not just brute strength that makes them deadly, it's precision. Tigers don't just charge in, they watch, they wait, sometimes for hours. They know when their prey is most vulnerable, when it's distracted, isolated, or tired. Then, in a flash, they pounce with perfect timing. They almost always go for the neck, using their canines, each about 3 inches long, to crush the windpipe or sever the spine. It's efficient, clean, final. And it doesn't stop there. While other big cats often rely on teamwork or chasing prey over long distances, tigers do it all alone. Every successful hunt is a solo mission, a high-stakes gamble where failure could mean days without food. But their success rate, surprisingly high. Tigers may not hunt as often as lions, but when they strike, they mean business. Now let's talk about something that often goes unnoticed: the tiger's mind. These animals are incredibly intelligent. They've been observed learning from past hunts, adapting to human traps, and even changing their hunting patterns based on prey behavior. In areas where humans have set up cameras or patrolled often, tigers have adjusted their routes, sometimes even crouching low or taking longer, more hidden paths. They learn, they adapt. Territory is another area where the tiger shows its dominance. Unlike lions who live in prides, tigers are solitary. Each adult controls a massive area, sometimes as large as 40 square miles, and they guard it fiercely. Through scent markings, claw marks on trees, and thunderous roars that can be heard over a mile away, they send a message: this space is mine. You might think this solitary lifestyle would make them vulnerable, but it's the opposite. Tigers are built for independence. They don't need help to bring down prey, raise cubs, or defend their land, and despite their lone nature, tigers show a remarkable sense of care when it comes to their young. A mother tiger will teach her cubs everything: how to stalk, when to pounce, and which prey to avoid, and she'll defend them with her life. But perhaps the most impressive thing about tigers is their role in the ecosystem. Tigers are apex predators, which means they sit at the very top of the food chain. But more than that, they're what's known as a keystone species. Their presence or absence can make or break an entire ecosystem. When tigers are healthy and thriving, it usually means the forest around them is too. Their hunting keeps prey populations in check, which in turn keeps the vegetation balanced and the food web intact. Take the tiger out of the picture, and everything below it starts to unravel. Yet despite all this power, despite all this majesty, tigers face a threat they can't outrun: humans. Habitat loss, poaching, and illegal wildlife trade have pushed many tiger subspecies to the brink of extinction. There are more tigers in captivity today than in the wild. That's a chilling fact. For an animal that has reigned supreme for millions of years, it now depends on us for survival. Still, the tiger's story isn't over. In protected reserves across India, Russia, and Southeast Asia, tiger populations are slowly starting to recover. Thanks to conservation efforts, local education, and global awareness, there is hope. The roar hasn't been silenced just yet. So the next time you see a tiger, whether in a photo, a documentary, or a rare glimpse in the wild, remember what you're looking at. This isn't just a big cat. It's a creature evolved to perfection, stealthy, powerful, intelligent, and solitary. It's not just the king of the jungle, it's the shadow that rules it. And if you love discovering the wild secrets of animals like this, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more jaw-dropping animal facts every week. There's a whole world of untold stories waiting, and we're just getting started.